have to leave it in. Man, you ready to do this, bitch? How are we doing, y'all? How are we doing, y'all? I know what you're about to say. You're about to be like, oh shit. You're gonna be like, I know this bitch is not. I know that I didn't read that title right. I swear to God, I thought there was no more public archive. I thought there was no bitch for the dead bitch that just died. The bitch that you saw on that camera, she's dead. Now I'm back. A new bitch. Okay, let's see what we can do though. Let me get this proper. Let me get it proper for you, right? We're in a new space. We're in a new space. We're in a new area. I love it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. It's kind of giving. Should we do a little two-piece or a little two? What are we gonna do? Okay. Happy Taurus full moon to my gang. Seriously, y'all. You know I had to come back on to give you guys exactly what the fuck, whatever the title says this shit was gonna be on. To give you face, give you body, give you fucking downloads. I am so sorry for you hoes. I guess when we signed off like October 6th or some shit, I know you girls had a fucked up October. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, we're back. I just wanted to fill you guys in. We are going to do a holy cow transmissions. Are you serious? Because I'm not going to let these fuck hoes play me. So obviously I look different because obviously I dropped a lot of baggage. Talk about a whole ancestral lineage. I had to let the bitches go. So I have fully crossed over. You're speaking to Alexis Ray Morningstar. Don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. So anyways, oh God, the fucking reverb in my new mansion. Am I right? Just kidding. No, it is kind of stupid though, right? Being homeless and then like, you know, these okay. Anyways, the devil, the demons, you know what I mean? We talked about them, but we're not talking about them no more. Anyways, happy Taurus full moon. Technically it's like wee hours of the early morning tomorrow morning, the 5th. Yeah, let's see what else is going on. It's November 2025. Are we doing amazing? Like I said, I wanted to come in, and this is my favorite moon because this is my moon. I'm a Taurus moon, in case you guys didn't know. That's what makes me so fucking awesome. That's what makes me so vocal. Taurus rules the vocal cords. So if you're always wondering why every time Alexis speaks, it's like, yeah, that's why. Taurus moon frequencies, because if you're a liberated Taurus moon, you're a loud ass bitch. So anyways, that's all I had to say on that. Okay, so I've got my bestie. Oh, that was Mia. I didn't even introduce you guys to my new gang member. Mia's a puppy, so be sweet on her. She's a poop. Come on, girl. She's a sweet pucheta. So let's do some Mia core. I'm gonna get to the fucking astrology and the downloads and all that shit. But first, this is a part of it. This is the Taurus thing. You know, we need some expensive fucking framed art. We need a fucking puppy that we fucking they shopped for this one. This wasn't an adoption. This is a fucking shop around. This bitch cost a rack. You know what I mean? So yeah, whatever. Not my monkey, not my circus, but she's gorgeous. You know, she's still gorgeous. She's a multi-poo. They named her Mia, but I renamed her Mijata after one of our ex-best friends' cars. He used to drive a Miata. Dennis and Goico used to drive around in a Miata. So I was like, my Mijata. Mon chéri. Ugh. So she's going to be asking for a lot of attention because, yes, her owners are already inducing separation anxiety. So she will probably be on my side the whole read. Doesn't matter. So yeah, Taurus full moon. I've also got a cup of Genuine Joe. Shout out Genuine Joe. So let's get it cracking. Yeah, I'm not gonna really do too much off the top. I don't really have any other huge downloads. I mean, I feel like I've educated you girls the fuck down. I've done so many Taurus full moon, Taurus moon, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? So we're really just gonna talk about where we're at in 2025 because I know you girls are fucking suffering. I just wanted to, you know, I'm not a flop ass bitch and I'm not a fake social activist. So again, you guys already know where I've been at in terms of telling you all about the climate crisis that we will continue to see crumble for the next 5 years at the end of this decade. Shout out the roaring 20s. I hope you girls are having a good time. Shout out to all my Scorpio slime brethren. Happy fucking solar return to all of you. My dad's birthday was actually yesterday. Happy birthday, Sherman Ray. We didn't get to hear from the guy proper because karma's kicking everybody's ass and niggas are being cut off. But nonetheless, happy birthday because I'm healed. So happy birthday to y'all. I'm sure you didn't probably do too much celebrating, but whatever. I'm always partying these days. You know what I mean? Always. So yeah, a lot of things. One of the biggest things I wanted to let you guys know is that I am actually no longer in the state of motherfucking Texas, which is like it's not even that. Like all of my like T-Stew, like Texas initiatives and like being based out of Texas is completely factual. Like everything you saw is facts, the boots down. But I'm no longer like connected to my lineage in certain ways. So that's very liberating, very exciting for me. I'm finally getting to Michelle, come here. You don't even gotta run away and be scared. You know the bitches is gone. You know the bitches are gone. You know they left us together. You know they went to the fucking mall. They went to the mall without us, girl. I know. Anyways. So yes, I'm finally. Remember we tried this shit fucking 2024. Remember we were like, we're gonna move to Atlanta and fucking finally, because we fucking thought we had already healed the fucking Dennis is a fucking heroin addict thing. Okay, well now we finally wrapped it up. So we can finally come back here and fucking get on with our destiny. Because there's just, again, I think so many people look at me and they're like, what the fuck? Like, why are you broke? You're so, it's like, you guys don't understand. Demonic warfare came, like the last 10 years of my life were just a fucking stall out, bro. We just got stalled out for 10 years. Bitches really did not want me and Dennis to live out our destiny. So it was like a lot of fucking death threats and a lot of attempts at killing us. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Yeah, you would know too if you were like a spiritual ascended, but you're not. That's why you're not with a Poochette right now on the couch, you know? So we finally got these niggas to stop trying to kill us by just killing ourselves and then just becoming something completely different. But it took a fucking long time, you know what I mean? It takes a long time to go from junkie to funky, you know what I mean? I know my brothers get me. So we're finally at that fucking end of that disgusting karmic 9-year cycle that the bitches started in 2016, the devil's year. And now we're finally just free to be in a total acceptance of ourselves. But it didn't mean we had to lose a lot of bitches along the way. We're not going to start this because, you know, Mia, because here's the thing. Where's your toy? Go find your toy. Anyways. So I'm doing the Taurus Moon thing. I'm doing the Empress thing today. I am watching The Mansion. I'm also watching the fucking puppy. I'm fucking drinking the coffee. You know, Suegra went out to the fucking mall. You know, this is really the Taurus frequency. Like I said, the Holy Cow kind of gives you more embodiment than it does messaging. Like, I don't really have to say too much anymore. You get the frequency. You get where you should be at. If you were in alignment with God's will, you would have been homeless 2 weeks ago and then popping out like this. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's a state of fucking mind. You know what I mean? It is what it is at the end of the day. And this dog is gonna rip every goddamn inch of these braids out of my fucking head. So if you see me fucking lose a fruit, friends out, it's fucking this demon right here. Okay, anyways, so yeah, that's kind of how I feel like you should be looking. I feel like my advice for you at the top of that was no real download. It's just like you should look like I look. You should be fucking relaxed, not doing fucking anything but fucking drinking coffee. The fuck? Like the fuck? Oh shit. Oh, other cool things that are also going on next Wednesday. I'm really excited. I'm also going to be working at this photography studio here in Atlanta, which is really cool. Yeah, so I'm really excited. So there's like just a lot of fucking crazy shit going on right now. With this whole new life shit, you know? But I'm just really excited to be back with the studio. I'm kind of just rambling. That's where I was born. Okay, anyways, so I'm really excited to do this channel. I really hope that you guys give me some grace. Do you see this anti-blackness? It's kind of anti-black of you. It's like a little racist, you know? Friend, because what if I took your little curl and started nibbling it too? Okay. Oh, word? The braids that good? What if I went like this? Yeah, you think I was a fucking weirdo. You'd be like, what the fuck, friend? You'd be like, what the fuck, friend? So I'm asking you, what the fuck, friend? You heard Solange in 20 whatever? She was like, don't touch my hand. And here you go, nibbling on it. Disrespectful ass. I love God's children. Look at this little motherfucker. Oh my God. You guys know I'm like a Rottweiler ass bitch. I'm like a pit bull ass bitch. But oh my God, when I get around these little teacup motherfuckers, something in me. Anyways, okay. So let's get this fucking going. We're just going to do a fucking classic. I just want to go ahead and open up and say thank you to Creator Prime Source for just delivering me from certain evil every fucking time. So yeah, I'll never drop out on the studio ever again. Long story short, this new version of me, she's going nowhere. I've dealt with the bitches. You know, I am someone, you guys know me. I'm a self-aware queen. And like I said, I'm always into transformation. So I'm always like the first person to be like, I'm a piece of shit right now. Give me 5 seconds. It'll get better. You know what I mean? So I really took the shedding of October seriously, and I really allowed myself to finally, for me, it was a path. It wasn't about any one person, but I think it was the path that I was walking. Like, whoever the fuck was a part of the shit where I had to like be playing it like way too small, clock it, we're done with that, right? Because it was never small. Like, it's for me, my whole life translating myself to my fucking black ass family was always just like, yeah, guys, like, do you guys want to come to this gala that I'm hosting at the first season? It's like $6,000 a seat. And then the niggas being like, huh? The fuck do you? So I'm just like, we just kind of, you know what I mean? Last 10 years, I just had to like, oh my God, you guys are so mad. Like, oh, yes, me and Sandra Bullock are going to lunch. Are you done? Like, so anyways. So we finished that. Just so you guys imagine, I started bleeding with the moon, so like manifestations are here. So we're in a place where I just feel like, everything's a little more even, and like, you know what I mean? Because it's really fucking hard to make it out of slavery, 11-11, you know what I mean? But we did it. So, ain't no slave on my body, but I had to leave the slaves in the slave yard, you know what I mean? I had to come do this shit real quick to tell them, like, you gotta liberate, So anyways, we're done with that. Long story short, we're going to use the Aquarian Tarot. We're going to use the classic fucking Rider-Waite. There's not really shit else to say. Please just bear with me. Like I said, I haven't had to channel in non-life or death situations for some time now. Like, shout out to this was a fucking dangerous ass summer. Like, Dennis and I, 3 evictions in one summer. And when we're talking about evictions, they were like evictions that were like targeted, that were like trying to get us to like die, actually. So shit was crazy. But we made it through that, and now we're back with our royalties. So anywho, so just please bear with me. That's pretty much all I have to say. The public speaking might be kind of shite right now because I don't give a fuck, because you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm just really happy it's Scorpio season because I'm an insane ass motherfucker, and I feel like all year I was saying all my little fucking scorpionic shit, and bitches were like, what? Scratching their head like, what? Like, why is she saying shit like that? Why is she sobbing on the, what the fuck, brother? And it's like, now they get it. Entire islands are being resurfaced. Fucking niggas are getting flattened out. Earthquakes are like 10-point magnitude. Bitches suck. Like, you know what I mean? It's good things. So now that you guys understand what I meant when I said it's the end. It is the end. It is that. Get ready to off it. Now we can all join hands and kumbaya, So what the fuck ever. I'm gonna show y'all my little card skills or whatever. I'm gonna do my little thing. I'm not a regular reader. I'm a cool reader. You know what I mean? Ski. So anyways, okay. Oh God, this couch is so fucking comfortable. God. Okay, so anywho, let's open up with some fucking prayers so we can stop being fucking assholes. Look at this guy. Are you into the cards too? You're not as... Okay. Baby, this is not PetSmart. You gonna have to fucking... Not this holy deck of cards, babe. Not this motherfucker. No, look at her. I love a sociopathic dog, you know what I mean? Anyways, okay. So we're gonna open up with the initial message. I'm like, let's get into prayer, and I'm over here cussing your dog. Okay, dude. The thing about a puppy is the zoomies. Good thing I'm Gen Z. I get it, babe. I get it. You wanna hit my vape? I'm just kidding, I don't have a vape. Okay. Okay. Don't, Mia. Hey. I know your fucking guys don't train you right, but you know me. There you go. Good job. Look. Okay. I keep seeing the Emperor. And I just wanted to say, the Taurus full moon, the best thing about a Taurus placement is if the divine masculine within is really on that protector shit, is really on that motherfucking shit, man. The way an Empress is gonna shine when their divine masculine is like, fuck you. Don't fuck with my guy. Don't fuck with my gangster. Sheesh. I just want to shout out my husband one time. Nigga's awesome. Been awesome. Best investment I could have ever made to take me out the motherfucking hood, bro. And bring me to a better hood. You know what I mean? Like, sheesh. Shout out, guys. Shout out the guys. So anyways. I'm not... Look... You know what I mean? And it's like, the thing is, you've never, like, nobody can give you public speaker while this bitch is ripping my 70-inch bust down. Like, and I'm unfazed. I'm ready for my presidency. Like, I am. All that's so okay. Anyways. Any fucking ways. Let's get it going. All right, God. Where are we at for the Taurus full moon? Whoa. Like, I'm better than any tarot reader. It's not even funny. I said, God, where we at for the Taurus full moon? God said, it's time to fucking Six of Pentacles this shit. So we're starting with the Six of Pentacles. What does the fucking Six of Pentacles mean, y'all? Six of Pentacles. So this Taurus full moon is coming in with quite literally, what you put in is what you get out. Okay, so that's a very Tauran principle. When we're talking about understanding value, if we're talking about the Scorpio Taurus axis, we talk about that, right? The destruction, creation axis, okay? I really just want you guys to understand that under this full moon, you will either be receiving destruction or creation, and that reception will be based on what the fuck you put in, okay? So when God is weighing your motherfucking ugly ass heart all Scorpio season, well, technically like Libra season into the first deacon Scorpio season frequencies, your heart was being weighed. All your transgressions, all of your deeds for this fucking raggedy ass year have been weighed. So at this time, there's really no wishful thinking. There really isn't anything to be like, oh, please, what am I going to get? No. You know what I mean? You are going to know absolutely this cuffing season if you're going to keep your dusty, musty ass on the couch by yourself. You know what I mean? If you're going to continue your homosexual ways, you know what I mean? You're going to know all of those things because, again, when we just see the Six of Pentacles, it's just the adjudication of, like, you get back what you put in directly. Another thing for me is, for example, it's like, you know, there's some readers that, like, you know, they do the thing because bitches aren't good at what they do. You know, so sometimes you'll get your algorithm will show you a fucking TikToker who's like, oh, Taurus super full moon is going to bring you a wave of abundance, but you're the fucking Grinch for real. Like, there's no abundance coming for you girls. You've never put that in. You get what I'm saying? And so that is a big thing because right now, you know, I feel really stale. I mean, I'm in a completely new frequency. I don't have any of the other data. Like I told you, like sleeping on the fucking grass for a month will do that for you. Okay? Like I got really, really fucking sick at the end of October. Because I think my kidneys were failing while I was homeless, and my legs were like, okay, mind you, I'm the skinniest I've ever been. I think I'm like close to 100 fucking pounds right now. So mind you, this is the vibe. My legs, because I was, I think my circulation and then also like eating out of the free food fridge for a month really fucked me up. Just because we were just like eating like pretty much like, there would just, most of the time it would just be like loaves of bread from like bakeries, you know, whatever, like bars and shit, loaves of bread. And then we just do like the black, like we just like bust open a can of like a bean or something and eating that. So I got really sick and I think my kidneys were starting to fail, which is kind of why we had to like decide like, okay, fuck the dumb shit. Like Dennis just like, I don't care what y'all have to say. Like I need to, like I'm bringing my wife home. We're fucking leaving Texas because these guys are trying to kill us. I think her kidneys are failing because my legs were swelling so much and it was just so bad. And like, you know, when you're homeless, you have to be on foot all day. So you have to like walk for like, I don't know, 30 miles a day because you don't have nowhere to be. And then I couldn't even walk and it was just like so fucked up. And then every night I would sleep in my car or like on the ground or wherever I'd be sleeping. And like, because I usually be like in the Fiat, like sleeping like this or some shit, my circulation, and then I don't know, I was just like dying. So but it was spiritual because I literally died. Like I literally died. And yeah, and so now I'm reborn. So now I'm back and I like, but yeah, it was like pretty whatever. It's crazy. So anyways, so when you guys hear me say like I went no contact, that's why with these guys. So anyways, that's what I'm saying. Six of Pentacles is just the initial. Oh, it's like so hard for me right now because this dog is like ripping at my fucking ribs. Stop, Mia. Stop. See, because I'm not a disciplinarian. I'm not. This isn't my freak. Mia, this isn't my freak. I'm gonna tickle you to death. I'm going to tickle you to death if you don't put the crap. If you don't put the crap, I'm going to tickle you to death. Do you understand me, Peter? I'm going to. There I go. Tickle. Oh my God. See, I'm not a this is like, I can't. She's just teething. She's just a good girl. So anyways, yeah, Six of Pentacles. So yeah, kind of a lot of things have been going on for me. But anyways, for all of you, Six of Pentacles, expect that. This is the actual like dead ass, like the value that you are is going to be revealed. So this is also huge because a lot of you niggas lie. So it's like really hard right now because there's just so much fraudulence. Like, I mean, like you know, this is going to hit this is going to be deeply individual. Okay. This is a collective message, but it ripples individually. So, you know, that bitch you've been dating or whatever, that is just whatever the fraudulence is, whatever the real value of something is in your life is, it's not even going to be funny this full moon, how on display and how revelatory it really gets. So you get what I mean? Because Taurus is going to ask you to speak the fuck up with the throat chakra. It's also going to ask you to, you know, I'm just kidding. No, but it's going to ask you to like really like, you know, it's going to ask you to do the fucking tell the truth. And it's not necessarily drama. It's not you just like trying to stir the pot. Like this is actually just the truth. You know what I mean? And a lot of you bitches think that you keep peace because you just suppress. So I get that, but I just feel like also what people didn't expect maybe with the Taurus moon is like to be receiving this, like to be receiving finally the equal give and take that really illuminates a whole picture, I feel, is what I just heard. So anyways, off the top downloads 20 minutes in. Thank you guys for letting my mental illness just kind of, oh shit. That's what I said. You can't be there's reading tarot, which any fucking bum ass bitch with a book can do. But then there's actual like readers and like psychics. Okay, so that's why I am. But anyways, you guys just saw my shit live. That's why I always do the card trick on. You saw that little thing. Okay, so judgment. Oh, remember I told you guys everybody's judgment day. So again, what I did on this archive is I've like shown you, like I've gone through. Again, you guys don't understand the lineage of magicians I come from. Like I told you, my family's dark workers. I have chosen to be for the light, but my family is evil. So they use their spiritual gifts for the dark. And so we come from me and Dennis come from motherfuckers who will manipulate the spiritual realms because they can. Because that's where our ancestral abundance really lies. So with a lot of the judgment days that I have shown you on even just this archive alone, there've been plenty of them. Every time these bitches evict, every time these bitches keep, you've seen it like 15 times. And I did that not so that you girls could do what you did all 2025 and be like, oh my God, look at her, ha 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 ha, and like not help. She's choking the shit out of me. Like, do you see this? I feel like this is my art though. I should take a screenshot now. Okay. The Judgment, Queen of Cups. Okay, and when we talk about the Queen of Cups and the difference between her and the King of Cups is the Queen of Cups is the one who decides our emotional jurisdiction, right? And so this is about you guys either call judgment or seeking judgment or receiving judgment. So this is kind of basically like court ruling, life in prison, 6 life prisons. You know what I mean? Like this is when this is based on your Queen of Cups, your intuitive, emotional, like again, when I talked about like people who manipulate like the spiritual realms and things like that, like, okay, so based on what you do or don't spiritually give to others, to whomsoever, based on what you know about the esoteric realms, all right? Basically, like what's coming with this moon is like there was a decision made, Judgment Day, which you may or may not even be conscious of. This is like the Most High's jurisdiction on it, right? The moon is going to bring in the 6 of Pentacles, which is the physical aspect, the physical manifestation of the value of what the judgment was. So we were talking about the fucking diddler or some shit, right? Like it's basically like, okay, a nigga's gone guilty, boom, jury, okay, right? And then it's like, okay, the 6 of Pentacles though, the Taurus full moon would be like when you're actually fucking serving the time. Like it's like what it is physically. And so I just feel like if I was bringing this back to me, like during Judgment Day, like what I volunteered to do for you girls is like show everyone in humanity again and again and again and again and again how to survive Judgment Day. In a lot of different circumstances. And then the other thing that I wanted to also just like interject with right now that I think a lot of people need to be prepared for. Okay, so none of us are exempt, right? In this globalized Western society, the majority of us, where I'm from, are like operating under, okay? We were all born and raised and indoctrinated into this matrix system. Yes, okay, slay. Age of Pisces came and went, matrix collapsed. Already happened, right? Pluto and Aquarius, it already happened. You bitches can take this back to 2021, the Great Conjunction, like you can take it back. So that collapse already happened. You had every right to make your way over to the new world, resurrect some new shit, right? One thing I want you guys to understand that I think you think that money, success, even the old system in the industry is going to spare you from, which it will not, is the collapse. So this is direct from Creator Prime source, so just prepare yourself. So in the next 5 years, if you didn't do the volunteer thing, which would have been from 2020 to 2025, you can volunteer any of those times to fucking die. Take it from an Aquarius with fucking way too many Aquarian placements right now. This is what I'm here to tell humanity. You could have volunteered in the last 5 years to die to self, meaning lose everything you have, your status in the system, pretty much genuinely everything. So you could have taken the opportunity to do that. And if you did that, you probably would have looked a lot like me. So people are wondering, like, why is she dumb? Like, what the fuck? And a lot of you guys, because you don't do your fucking research and you have the education of a third grader, you're like, oh, she just want, like, I think everybody just had the fucking wrong idea about what the fuck was going on with this guy. Confused. I don't know. Whatever. But what I was trying to let you know is, yes, you're seeing me and Dennis go through what we volunteered to go through, which is like, God was like this. So every single human who got the right to incarnate here now has a karmic debt with like Pachamama. So like the planet that we all live on, we have a karmic debt that we have to clear. So in order to clear all the code that existed for millennia, it all has to die. So you basically will lose all of your possessions. I'm sorry to like let you know that. You're gonna lose everything. You're gonna lose everything. And the thing is if you would have volunteered in the last 5 years, it would not have been through necessarily a collective event, right? So a lot of the things that people are seeing right now that people can associate with like apocalyptic things are like when a hurricane hits, right? And it's like mass devastation, right? So people only know of like maybe even like a biblical sense of like a judgment day from the concept of, oh, Christ will come down, smite the motherfucking, it's not just that. It's endless judgment days on loop in every timeline that's existing in the now moment, right? That are taking place at this time, collective and individual. Now, the volunteer phase has ended because now the astrology has kicked in to trigger, which I think you girls have realized in 2025. You didn't listen to me back in Gemini season when you were still in your yachts and I was like, hey guys, pandemic round 2, but like way crazier and way more demonic is about to, it's just darkness is descending. Are you guys ready? This is the future we've paved. You guys are laughing at me because you could fucking dick around and have a couple more months of bullshit, right? But now you're starting to understand what I'm talking about, where it's like, okay, brothers, the problem right now is, Mia, hey. No. See, what if I serve nothing? What you think about? This is an Atlanta dog for real. This motherfucker is crazy. This bitch was like, bark. See, so maybe I need to bark back. Bark. Yeah, you ain't the only player in this motherfucker. Yeah. I'm an AT alien too now, bitch. Yeah. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm like totally kidding me. It's not. Just Atlanta brings out this knitting, it brings out this I just love being in the South. It's just warm and cozy in the South, It's warm and cozy in the South. Anyways, okay. So, back to this collective apocalypse, okay? But so if you didn't volunteer in the last 5 years, the astrology will trigger it. So based on your geography, wherever you are, just expect it. The United States is gonna see the same shit. It's all gonna get flattened out. Every single thing. I'm not even saying this with like a joke. You guys don't understand. Like I truly almost died last month. Like I told you, like my kidneys were like failing. My thighs were. It was crazy. It was crazy shit. I was looking like fucking Squidward when he got locked. He like, you remember like that eating disorder episode where he had all the Krabby Patties like went to his thighs, and then you'll die. Like that's what. Okay, whoa, channel message. No. Because remember Squidward pushed it. That's the channel download. Remember Squidward pushed it. He was like, I'm not gonna die. And he's like, no. First the Krabby Patties go to your thighs, and then you'll explode. That's exactly spirit right now. Go run that fucking episode up. Anyways, so a lot of that's happening now, where it's like you will now spirit will be volunteering you based on the astrology. So a lot of us, again, that like spirit is just deading it from your account, perhaps, you know what I mean? Like it's a detonation, but it's also like deading, like you like I need to like fucking take this out, like it's getting taken from all of y'all's accounts. So I also just want to let you guys know that the one thing that I was really trying to get you guys since I started this studio 5 years ago to stop doing was like, listen, if you are a star, an artist, a celebrity, someone of affluence, someone who has aspirations even to just like possess a lot of material, this next 5 years, please do not please do not aggregate money on it. Know that you understand how you circulate, like understand how to master it, but this would not be the time to make your fortune, because I really, really fucking hate to say this. This is not fear mongering. You are going to lose all of it. You're going to lose all of it. It's a collective energy. It has to happen. It does not mean it is God's jurisdiction. But like, for example, me and Dennis, like with the little that we had, our lives were completely devastated. We lost 2 homes to climate events in Texas. Both of the Texas freezes are the whole thing that sent us into homelessness is both of our homes we lost after the Texas freeze. The infrastructure wasn't ready. Like the fucking houses were destroyed. We lost all our stuff. So that happened twice to us in the span of like 2 years. And the climate in Texas winters was just so fucked up. We were like, it's not even stable to like rent anymore in Austin, because like, what the fuck? So after that, it just was never worth it. And I didn't like Austin enough in terms of like a holistic picture of like who I was going into. I love Austin down, but like Austin is a dead city right now. There's no fucking black people. There's no artists anymore. So there's nothing going on there. So, all of these things that I was trying to warn you guys, I was like, imagine being me and like, I'm losing all of my possessions when I'm making my little, 5-figure salary, right? But how can I explain to you that like, if you lose that $700 million mansion, like, okay, so let's just take like fucking Jamaica right now, right? Okay, so there's like losing your reasonable house, that doesn't even have like AC in it. But then there's like people losing a mansion, right? And so for the person that's all of us, whether you're the person with the shack or the mansion, all of us are being debt, like all of us are losing everything we earned from the old system because it's done now. It's illusionary. And also like nature and the climate and the spirits that are of this planet are reclaiming that back as a debt for you in exchange for your passage to the new world. So I would just really, really, if you really have like a lot of affluence, I would really, like, if you trust me like at all, I would really, really, really like go into your imagination and be like, okay, if something happened to where there was no Wi-Fi, no running water, no like heat, no signal, and no like money didn't matter, like you can't get to the bank because there's no electricity, right? So it doesn't even matter. I really, really, really want to massage you guys for this Taurus moon. This is the first of the 3 supermoon series. So this would be a really great time to just be prepared for that. Like, because again, what I told you guys was like, when the fucking red button really gets pushed by God, which will happen now. It's like, what do you really have time to grab? Can you, like, where are your diamonds stored? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to let you guys prepare for some of the things that I've already gone through like 20 million times. With a lot less than what I just feel like many people who also, there's like a lot of artists, and then again, the studio is for artists. So for a lot of my artists who I feel like really came up in the 2020s, I also hate to break it to you, a lot of your success and your relevance, unfortunately, is very skewed. So the data and the response you were getting from your success wasn't actually factual because you came up, unfortunately, during our exploitation of capitalism, which means your sound, your art, your work likely was produced and created with that system, of which is probably why you became this mega multi-hyphenate artist, millionaire, when we were really inflating. So you cashed out after 2020's crash, pandemic, which then created all this surplus because of inflation, because non-circulating money. So like money was being hoarded and then not circulating into the economy. So then so many artists in the early 2020s started to exploit the fact that there were all these fucking work from home employees with burning holes in their pocket. So then a lot of you, again, you guys mopped it up. You did your little 2021, 2022, 2023 tours, and you were probably making what people were calling record. Oh my God, this is like the highest grossing tour ever. The way, the karmic debt that you have to pay back. You guys hate paying your taxes? Do you understand that death and taxes are scorpionic 8th house factors? Taxes aren't just some man-made headache. They are in the image of the Most High. They're actually astrologically and esoterically like ordained by the Most High. There is a system of taxing that goes on in the greater cosmos. So let's just say that, right? You thought them U.S. taxes on your motherfucking millie was a lot? Do you know that God taxes based on consciousness consumed? Every single follower, fan, subscriber, every single motherfucker that you have taken from to build your illusion of success, which probably has something to do with how much money you've aggregated. And so again, that's a capitalist structure. Success in late stage capitalism, I guess, is how well you can earn money. That has nothing to do with intellect, spiritual soundness, pariah, morality, nothing, none of the, a lot of it. That's none of it. It has none. We didn't background check on nothing, bitch. If you can flip that bitch and make a mill, so how is Jeff Bezos any different than the plug morally, right? No, there's no difference because we're not checking for anything other than whether they can flip a bean. You know what I mean? So again, I just want you guys to know, I love a lot of y'all to death. A lot of y'all have come out of alignment with a lot of people, places, and things because you have a disgusting amount of karmic debt that's about to be debted from you, from your account, from your life. And I tried to tell y'all not to go too crazy on the fucking real estate and try to not go too crazy on the fucking excess luxury because it's all about to get taken away. So again, you will always have so all of that comes from you. So in the new world, you'll be able to rebuild just like my slimes down in Jamaica, right? Like they'll be able to rebuild, but you lose all of it. And then you also, because it's not just like a loss of money, it's a loss of your entire identity in the structure. So a lot of people have over-identified, like for example, capitalism is the one that told me I'm a black lady, like, right? But God didn't design me to identify even really as a nigga or as any of that, like really beyond like our construct of race or whatever. Like we're just souls incarnating in human bodies that are just different based on geography, like based on where like our proximity to the sun, right? The black man and the white man is just really has to do with like how much the melanation could get, right? Okay, so really it's just, I really feel like my archive is the best way to describe to you guys about the type of airing out and humility and I mean honestly just how hard it really is when and again we can't really say like hard in a certain way. It's like it's hard, but this is like, again, I try to tell you guys think I went vegan, you think I don't fucking shop in certain ways, you think I live a certain way, you think I don't fuck with people in a certain way because I'm just a bitch. No, like again, this is what I'm saying, you guys really should have fucking continued your education because you're dumb as shit. Like at the end of the fucking day, like how do I say we're in the deficit? Like we've already, the plant, like this, it's been the last 30 years that real information on climate change has been coming out, right? Like the last like 30 years, people have been like, we are fucking burning our fossil fuels. We are burning holes in our ozone layer. We are fucking heating up our oceans like a motherfucker. Like the thing about it is like, that's already been happening the last like say like 4 decades, and just especially with the industrialization that we've been like hyper spending on. And so at the end of the age of Pisces, it was already said to us in our classrooms, like this new generation, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, Gen Beta, all these motherfuckers, you are inheriting a dead planet. So I don't even know why y'all are having kids right now. Like dead ass, you guys are dumb ass parents. Like I'm not even trying to be rude to you. This is the stupidest fucking time. The stupidest fucking time. Because the real reason it's stupid for you to be having these kids, because you're not prepared in any sense of the word. You literally brought that kid in thinking that you're about to have this system. That system is like, it's not even kind of here anymore. And if this is Taurus. Like this is why bitches don't, like Tauruses are like, they're like, what? Like it's just the most like dry, like that's just a dumbass idea. And again, I'm not saying this to fucking freak you out, but like your literacy at some sort of metaphysical level has got to be stronger because you're just making stupid decisions. And they're really going to put you and your family in danger during this time because you're not prepared for how serious it's going to affect you. And I just want you to be able to have some sort of ability and also some sort of connection with a higher power, because that is the only thing that could even remotely spare you. Because God really doesn't give a fuck at this time whether you live or die. God never gave a fuck. It's up to you. You begged to come down here. God was like, for sure. Brought you through a sex portal. Boom, you're here. Like, you got, like, so again, all of those things, it's just like, these are the things that I know it was like, oh, and it was subjective, but now that you've seen me in enough environments, now that you know it could be this hat or that hat and you're off the duality, like, and now that you probably just trust me more because I'm a whole ass person, bro. I'm telling you, I've changed a lot. I know a lot of motherfuckers' jaw was on the floor because I guess maybe you didn't know, but like, yeah, I was very fucking different 10 years ago. Yeah, I was living for me. Yeah, like this whole fucking bare minimum. No, that's not like who, right? right? I've healed. And I want to get you bitches there because I was always a good time. I was always a glass and a half. My soul was always the same soul, but I was fucking dead inside. Dead, not alive, unalive. You get what I mean? And so we really had to change our fucking evil ways, and I wanted to do that together. Yeah? But again, I want to be there for y'all because it's going to be a lot of heartbreak. Bitch, it's still hard. It still breaks my heart because I think the other thing that y'all are prepared for is it always lasts way longer than you want it to. And God says when. So this is what I just went through for the last 5 years, voluntarily, was the biggest purple fucking nurple fucking wedgie from the fucking universe. And that was volunteering. And the volunteers always have it way easier than the bitches who don't volunteer. The bitches who volunteer to go to the study session always get A's, always get their teacher's appraisal, always have that fucking better experience than the bitches who are nah, I'll just wait till everybody else take the test. Okay, well, good luck because the bitches who always don't volunteer are also usually the sickest. They're the most unprepared. So, I mean, I don't need to put more fear in your brains, but I just this archive was made for you at this point. And I've come back here to say that I've made it to the new world, but you can't, there's no trough, there's no bridge, there's no nothing that's going to let you get from this plane to this plane because they're happening in the now. And so you have to travel within to be able to get to the new world. I'm in the new world now. You can tell because I'm a bad bitch. But a lot of you guys, I mean, we haven't even, new world, bitch, you're hearing me, but you're not understanding, you've got to activate that journey on your own. I can't even save you. I think I said that video 90, what are we at, video 300? Video 90, I was nothing will be able to save you for what's coming. Nothing, just your connection, just God. And I think people think I'm a motherfucker. Art doesn't matter, none of that's gonna matter, none of that will matter until you're in the new world, right? But you gotta fucking repent. I'm not even talking about some Christianity, I mean, to the planet. You have taken up so much because you were asleep, because you were unconscious. You have stolen so much more than you actually put in. And listen, you saw me flip that shit 40 minutes ago. God's calling judgment. God's sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You owe this. It's not even petty. A lot of the stuff that's happening, that's why I love the spirit of my Jamaican brothers and sisters, indigenously, they're so phenomenal because their attitude towards, Hurricane Melissa was just you guys have to understand, you can't, everything that we're getting, it's just, there's a humility that the spiritual black man has that you bitches need to understand. What the fuck do we deserve? You get what I'm saying? Y'all love to fly out to Jamaica and do some dumb shit, but y'all don't even fucking understand that you guys are energy harvesters. I went as Dracula as a fucking political statement, because that's what I see in all of you niggas. You know what I mean? Damn, I see all you fucking vampirical ass bitches who want to fucking wreak havoc on everybody, I'm just trying to let y'all know. Your spiritual health is gonna have to be number one. I don't know how much time you bitches have before this shit touches where you are. But I just want to let you know that a real ass friend came through and was trying to channel to you what this Taurus moon and the next 3 moons of the Gregorian calendar are going to trigger up. Because like I said, many of you, you're nowhere near the new world, nowhere near, because it costs your old life. It costs everything. I'm telling you, my mom, my whole lineage, that was hard for me, You're the Snake, to realize that was God's will, which was are you ready for me to reveal you your biggest ops? I was damn, that's crazy. And I love them niggas down. That's the problem. The problem is my heart for those niggas is I understand why they're going down right now. They have demonic possessions. They have illness. They have all of these things that are holding them in these lower realms, unfortunately. And I can still connect to their higher selves, obviously, but I had to be a gangster this year, and I had to fucking be nah, bitch, I gotta let the chopper sing. Because these bitches, it was either me or literally them. They were gonna try to kill me while I was just trying to ascend. And that was crazy. So, I hope that by me coming back to inspire some life in you hoes, because I have more time now, and I just want to be there for you guys all November. But there's not a lot of stuff that I have to repeat that isn't already said. So again, this archive, this is how I designed it. It's a new algorithm. So basically, you go to the Tethered Studios YouTube archive. You close your eyes. You say, God, okay, please provide a message to me. You close your eyes. You scroll if you're on your phone, do this. And then stop, click it, press play. If that reading doesn't exactly speak in a freaky, scary, what the fuck kind of way to you, I will give you $5 million that I don't have. That's how good I've programmed this archive to actually function. It also functions if you want to be a little more like discerning yourself. These all belong to you, okay? Because I can't be there for every single person on this planet, all 8 billion of you bitches who probably need this type of friend who already went through this type of astronomical like collapse and rebuilding. I couldn't be there for all of you. So this was my way of being like, I would want to be there for any person who is seeking a heightened consciousness and needs guidance, needs assistance, and just also needs a human to be there to help them through it. I have done this for you all. So congratulations. You will be able to survive this apocalypse because I survived it with my own work. When I was homeless, every night we were guiding ourselves through with these beautiful bodies of work that I have left here in this beautiful film archive. No, I'm not a fucking A24 film director. What the fuck? I'm an apocalyptic film director. Go ask any other bitch to make you a movie. none of that shit's even gonna matter because there won't even be fucking movie theaters, bitch. There's not gonna be any, you guys don't understand. When Dennis and I went home with it was individual, so you guys don't understand it, but it's the same as what I have been through so many situations since 2020. Like, again, the 2 Texas freezes were as bad as like what was happening in Jamaica in the sense of like there was no power. The climate was so fucked. There was no running water. We didn't have anything. Our governments failed. Everything crashed. People died, literally, for unnecessarily, right? And so I've been through so many of those situations at this point since 2020 that I'm glad that I didn't let money, resources, or just like evading it get me out of, again, like I really shout out to all your spiritual niggas because most of the people that you know that are actually, spiritually ascended, that you notice them running towards the fire. And then probably all summer you were like, what the fuck, ha ha ha. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even think a lot of y'all understand. Like, again, when we talk about, y'all thought your summer was dangerous, but you think your summer's dangerous because you can't decide which bitch to fuck on? No, bitch, no, we're talking about like niggas are really ready to die. Like many, like, so again, and I know that might be really hard for some of you to believe because you have been so well received by capitalism and by the Matrix. Like, you're doing well. You're fucking playing the game so well. And it's just gonna really suck when you realize that shit gets folded up like the Monopoly board and put the fuck away in the fucking cabinet because it's done. It's fucking done. So I just want you guys to know those Grammys on the shelf, the motherfucking bitches in your phone, like all that shit's done. It's done. You still doing it and it's done. I didn't tell y'all I was like, dial back on the drip set because none of that matters. Like, don't get too heavy on the building your fucking sense of value in the old world because a lot of you guys are so fucking stupid, and then you also don't fuck with anybody who's smart, so you have no idea this is coming. And that's why I feel like God's just like, Alexis, you ain't gotta do too much. I mean, I already told you guys this was, and it's gonna sting a little bit because the wheel turned, because now Alexis is sitting on her fucking couch and some of y'all might not have it, but remember when I didn't have it and you bitches, circles. Look, go run up Mac Miller, bro. He tried to tell y'all what it was. I'm telling you, our niggas who, anyways. So let's see, let's keep going. All right, team. So it's all about getting you to come into union as well. This is also huge. Okay, so the moon for me, so these are all the PSAs I'm bringing you because those are things you just need to be aware of. But again, this isn't fear mongering. I just want you to know it does feel really bad and it really hurts. Have you ever died before? It really hurts, okay? It's not really fun. It doesn't really feel good. It's like a really bad DMT trip. It's like, you know what I mean? So that is the truth. But the incentivization of embracing and indoctrinating a new understanding of the death archetype is in fact that it brings you into divine union. So I'm also here to tell you everything that's got to go during Year of the Wood Snake's got to go, and let's just stop with the resistance. I think at this point I'm able to come into the broadcast because you girls learned your lesson. Let me stop resisting what Alexis is saying because she's an Aquarius, which means she's not talking about she's talking about I and I. She's talking about Jah. She's talking about the collective. Oh shit, everything she said also happened to me. What? Yeah. What? Like I said, I know you guys don't know me for real. That's why I'm so transparent on the internet, because my shit hits. But then you're kind of like, but how could a 28-year-old bitch have this much fucking wisdom? So then I go to the fucking IG archive so you girls know, bitch, do you know how much life I've lived? You bitches just started getting off the couch. You know what I mean? Y'all finally put the Percocets down just to fucking step out. But I'm trying to let y'all know, I've lived, it's been a lot. It's been a lot in 28 years. because that's what my soul's always been. It's always been that way. And so I'm trying to build trust with people who are about to go through very cataclysmic experiences that are all of our fault. So again, the Day of Atonement, when you guys saw me crying on the internet and you thought I was just being dramatic, or you think it's like, oh girl, you need to stop hanging around with bums. I'm not hanging around with bums. People are being compromised. Like, my parents are like my besties. Like, I love them to death, but the juxtaposition of like their slave masters, now they gotta go. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not even what you fucking think at all. It's like, it's gonna be sad. You're gonna see a lot of shit fucking go because people aren't ready for the new paradigm, because the new paradigm it's Aquarian. Anyways, so Four of Wands, right? This is so beautiful because this is like, also, a lot of this happens in relational dynamics. Again, Taurus talks about the value that we see ourselves at, which is obviously going to reverberate immediately. But if you come into union with your own actual intrinsic value under this moon, that could also, it could look a million ways. It could look like you coming into union, which is just like things falling apart, you losing jobs, you moving, you know, not even just loss, but I mean, it could look like loss coming into yourself, right? There are so many times when it's like, oh shit, I thought that was like the worst thing in the world, losing that job and getting fired. But then I realized like how much like that was like the whole impediment to my own fucking growth and development. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be honest, because there's no reason for me to be like, it's going to be love and light. I just think these things can play out and will play out because the majority of the people that I address here have not done or initiated anything. The other thing that I want you to know is I finished the Children of America tour. There are so many playlists for you to utilize. The best thing that you can do for yourself right now, if you don't know how to navigate this archive, I already told you, you can close your eyes and click anything. Don't disregard if you're into fucking, you close your eyes and you get a Taurus. Just listen to the message and listen to why. But if you actually printed out your birth chart, you would understand why the algorithm here that I created and designed also speaks to you in the way that it does. So I'm a really big genius and I'm very smart, and my husband is too. He did the same thing with Dolphin Boy Records. There won't be anything to listen to because the industry collapsing is going to take out, it's going to expose so much, it's going to take out so much, and it's really just going to kill the fucking overall vibe of music. And so music's about to hit this very big, like, oh my god, this is so devastating, and you're going to be really glad that Dennis Alfredo Galindo II existed, because he reconstructed the world of sound, recycled all of these sounds, and has brought them to you now in 68 succinct albums that I mean, that's just the fucking start. That's just what he could get off in 2 years. You know what I mean? So we're giving big nuts all on you hoes so that you can fucking get this done, you know, so that you can be okay, that you can survive. But again, do the same thing with Dolphin Boy Records, right? Like, the idea that he's done is he eradicated the genre. The new genre is meaning. So when you go to Dolphin Boy Records, eventually what will be expanded into the physicality of it is one day you'll be able to walk into a Dolphin Boy Records and the Dolphin Boy Record clerk will be like, hi, what are you looking for? And you're like, I'm listening to music to walk to. No problem. They go and pull out the album. Oh, I need music to like rejuvenate to. I need music to fucking shit to. I need music, and Dennis has it. So that's the new frequency. That's the new fucking wave. I don't know if you guys didn't know we were fucking smart, but we are. So anyways, you're welcome. We have all these safe houses for you to seek shelter, because he's the apocalyptic record label. I'm the apocalyptic film studio. Yeah, we're going to make our bag during the apocalypse, which probably will draw out, which is how we knew we could plan our fortune at this time, because the apocalypse is going to fucking span out, considering how stupid you bitches are. So yeah, it's going to be something that we can, that's why we always keep saying, we're already in our retirement era, because there's not going to be anyone else who can serve people when people have no signal, no reception, no nothing. So all they can do is like go, they're outside and they're cold and they got to go stand outside of a Starby and fucking try to use it out, or they better fucking pull up a Tethered stew and get some spiritual guidance so they can know what the fuck to do next. Yeah, because they've never talked to God once in their life. You know what I mean? I'm here to, so. For me, this is what I told y'all. I was like, it was a slow burn. It was a slow rush with me, where the KP was slow. Because we're like Dennis and I, like I said, we're true to our Pluto Sagittarian roots, okay? We knew when our time was coming, and everybody was like, oh, you're a flop. Oh, you're not a real producer. I'm like, how could it not be real? We got more shit than you guys got. How could I not be a real filmmaker? How many motherfucking videos on this motherfucker? I can keep your attention for 53 fucking minutes just by pressing record. That's a real motherfucking director. Most of these fucking Quentin Tarantino ass bitches gotta hide all fucking day and say nigga, nigga, nigga. I don't even gotta do that. I can come on screen and say nigga, nigga, nigga. Yeah, because I'm that motherfucking director, bruv. Yeah. Catch up, mustards, it's too much, right? Fuck y'all. Yeah, that's how I feel. Okay, so anyways, recent past. Taurus full fucking moons. Like, the real emperors are out to show. And if your empire doesn't teach people how to navigate the apocalypse, it's a dunzo. If you're just selling bitches products, it's a dunzo. If you don't actually help humans real regular ass humans get out of the fucking shit pinatas that are about to bust over your head top, you're useless to the guys. Because when I was homeless, I didn't give a fuck about what y'all were dropping on fucking Vivo. I didn't. None of y'all niggas could help me. None of y'all. And the thing that sucks right now is there are a lot of really good artists that are really asleep, like spiritually, so they don't realize they channel really strong messages. Like, they think they're just, again, I'm just gonna use Heat as an example. Like, he's like, oh, like, dangerous something. That's probably just like fucking talking about his life, right? What he's going through. But I really wanna wake these niggas up to their spirits, because I'm like, nigga, you don't even know who you are, bruv. Because you think you know who you are in capitalism. So like, they're like, oh, no, I always knew I was gonna make with this music shit. I'm like, no, fuck them. It's not the music shit. That's not even what you are. My artists that's not even what you are, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. These niggas were all playing me all year because I was trying to tell you who you were spiritually. Because you guys, again, my dad said it, you're gonna need prophets at this time. Not everybody is a prophet, and I come from a lineage of prophets, okay? I don't apply it in the same fucking dogmatic ways in which they do, but I do come from a long lineage of prophets. And so only a prophet can tell you these prophetic things. And so that's what I do here. That's what I had to fucking go through my healing journey to be able to be like, dude, I can't. Because what I realized is like, I wanted to suppress it, and I want to be like, no, like, I don't want to go into spirituality. I don't want to do that. I just want to party. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to party. Yeah, that's what I was on, right? And then God was like, bitch, no, I'm awakening you with some divine love. And then I was like, oh shit, people need my message about the future because they don't know what the fuck's coming next. And so I'm just playing my role. There are billions, I'm sure it's fucking, I'm not the only bitch, but you do have to go to a prophet in order to find these things. And there's just hidden information that is only bestowed with bitches who have that esoteric blood, who come from that lineage, you know, from that lineage. So I come from the lineage. And that's why I've just been trying to tell you bitches, by being transparent. It's not the divine doesn't move that way. I'm sorry I'm in your DMs trying to be like, run! Like, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to let you fucking know. Because I hate to see a nigga die. I hate to see a nigga die. I hate to see a nigga die who did not know that was coming, you know? Because you guys always are like, ah, you know? God, bro. It's like my dead homies, you know? So, you're welcome. Recent past, 9 of Cups. This is what I was doing. I was building an empire that people didn't understand. What are you doing? Why are you moving this way? Why do you have 3,000 photos on Instagram? What the fuck is who is this girl? What is this? What? What are you doing? Huh? Yeah, I'm a high priestess. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm a high priestess. These tarot readers on fucking TikTok cannot show you where they got their spiritual gifts from because they don't have any. Intuition is something you all have. You can all go to Barnes and Nobles right now and get the same shit, bruv. You could, and fucking flip it. And that's why you bitches be like, ooh, tarot. Ooh. Okay, great. But at the same time, it doesn't make you a fucking seer. I'm a seer, though. And you can go back on everything I've ever fucking said, and you can see the vision, right? Because the vision is here now. The shit pinata is here now, right? And you guys are welcome, because I told you, I was like, listen, my child abuse was like, I was a preacher's kid, right? So my dad's a prophet, but the only he was a boomer. So there was no, like for black men, there was no way to be like, hi, I'm a prophet, I'm a magic man, without like being preyed upon by Christianity. Like every time some black man with magic abilities is born into a family, the first thing they say is like, oh, he gonna be the family preacher. Hell yeah, brother. And that's exactly what happened to my dad. And he got fucking drafted into the fucking NFL, bro, for fucking spiritual fucking siphoning. And that's where, unfortunately, like his shit got bottled into, you know, and it is what it is. But being a preacher's kid, I'm telling you, like that shit, like that's real shit, bro. I had a very esoteric childhood. You guys don't understand me. My dad's the type of fucking nigga that's gonna go into HEB and fucking heal somebody at the checkout. Like, you don't understand. It's fucking uncomfortable. So when I make you uncomfortable, it is what it is. So, okay, let's look at the crowning. Big ducats. Big bang, take, little bang, hey, right? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, look what's coming down from Tethered to Malkut. Malkut, union, bro, big body, new earth, 4 wands, right? New earth, big house, big property, big bands, right? That's what God wants for you. But first, what's got to come down, though, is the investment in spirit. God's got to be able to invest you down, right? So do you see what's coming down the tree of life? From Tethered to Malkut. You girls don't even know what I mean when I say that. Go chat GPT, chat. Okay? Seven of Pentacles is coming down. It's coming down for you guys, okay? Seven of Pentacles, which is that investment from Spirit, right? The investment from Spirit. Spirit wants to invest in you, but it needs to be that you have to be giving equally to Spirit in order for you to be getting this investment. Yeah? You have to be giving equal give and take in order to be getting this investment. You also have to be on the fucking grid that God, that's what I'm saying. So a lot of this stuff, that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to listen to our melanated brothers and sisters, our melanated magic men right now. They're the only ones who are here to tell you. Most real ass clients are like running. It's exciting. This is the Tower. It's through excruciating grief that like things get done finally. Thank God we're done with this fucking stagnancy. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that, dude. Fuck this shit, bro. It's not even about this dumb shit. Like, it's not. At this point, there is no such thing as like, oh, they're so socially conscious. What? You're just dumb as shit. Like, you can't, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Stop. Like, oh my God. And another fucking thing. So again, I know a lot of people, like I said, I'm a CEO. I have to respond to like global things that are going on. One of the biggest like disaster relief initiatives that I'm going to hold at the studio is I'm going to cuss you the fuck out. You cannot be as irrelevant as you actually are. Meaning, like, if I walked into a room and actually met your bitches, I don't give a fuck what you are, who you are, what you do. If I stand in front of you and you give that same piece of shit and ain't shit ass energy, like, I'm talking like non-memorable ass energy. I don't give a fuck what the follow count is. If I go up to you and I'm like, what? You're like, huh? Who, what? Who are you? Like, what's your... Like, at this point, we can tell you guys didn't have any fucking friends, like, growing up. Like, it's like a bunch of fucking incels at this point, just fucking making new personas on the internet and getting cash. That's all y'all are doing right now. But if I go up to you bitches in real life and that's what you're on, and I see you get on another fucking private jet for no... Like, why should we be fucking killing our brothers down in Jamaica so that a loser can be fucking flying fucking private? Huh? Huh? You better have the fucking Declaration of Independence on that motherfucking private jet at this point. You fucking ignorant motherfucker. Like, you guys are ignorant as fuck. Ignorant as fuck. I'll beat the shit out of you. What the fuck? Don't. So you can't be a loser at this point and then be participating in capitalism. Like, what? At least be set. Like, pick a fucking struggle. Like I said, y'all be fucking hitting every vacation possible. Don't nobody in that country want even... Don't know, like, y'all be going and zipping and zooming for your 12 fucking bitches on Instagram all over the place like we give a damn. That's crazy. Actually, no, it's not. Y'all are talking about us bitches who are loud about our schizophrenia. Y'all have schizophrenia. Like, you're schizophrenic at this point. Like, what? What? Like, stop. Stop going everywhere when you're useless, when you're annoying, when no one knows you, you're uneducated, you don't offer anything. All you can do is fucking waste money. That's all you do? I was never hanging around bitches like you. I don't give a fuck. These celebrities want to talk about their fucking celebrity clique. Fuck you and your fucking dumbass fuck. Every celebrity's a fucking incel. That's why they had to fucking exploit themselves. You don't need to be a child star. You can be a normal person. You can graduate high school, and trust me, that job will be there. You can fucking go to college. It'll be better for all of us. That job will still be there. Huh? No, we don't need 16-year-old pop stars. We don't even need any of that. We don't even need y'all's albums at this point. The planet is on fire, bitch. Huh? What? Dumbass bitches. And I get it. If I didn't say it, no one was gonna fucking tell y'all were ugly. No one was gonna tell y'all were ugly. Nobody. Right? Ace of Pentacles. In the near future, this kind of came out in the reverse, so let's talk about it. Near future, yeah? Near future, yeah? Sorry, this one's a real bullheaded, but I told you, I'm a bull cow for real. I'm a bull cow for real. Brrr, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Yeah. So, Ace of Wands, reverse, Ace of Pentacles. That's what I mean. It's a creative new beginning that I just don't feel like in the near future people are going to feel that way. But for me, like when I'm reading for myself, what I'm seeing with this is like God already told me in Genesis that is like we were going to have apocalyptic businesses. Like I was never going to stand up. That's why I always thought I was failing as a filmmaker, because there was never going to be notoriety in the old world for my work. Because it actually has nothing to do with the old world. My work has to do with helping people through the new climate that we're about to be in for the foreseeable future, which is destruction. We're going into a long 20 years cycle of destruction. And so that's where my bag comes from. That's why I can't be scared or sad or blah, 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 you know what I mean? Because me and Dennis's bag was never going to be the way that fucking I don't fucking know any name, like, you know, and we had to deal with that because we were confused. We didn't know, like, you know, you're a kid, you grow up and you want to live out your destiny. Dennis is a fucking composer. I'm a fucking filmmaker. I'm like, okay, I want to be that. I'm ready to enter that. And it was hard, you know, it was hard. Like when I graduated fucking 2019 and then immediately 2020 hits and it's like, what the fuck is the workforce? Like, what? This sucks. I just did fucking how many consecutive years of schooling and hard schooling at that? Like I went to the hardest school in the fucking country for girls, straight up. And I fucking was like, what the fuck? What are my options, bro? Glossier, fuck this, dude. This is stupid. That took a long time. And also I was like a fucking 20-some. I was like my early 20s. I was dumb as shit. I'm still dumb as shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like in terms of my life, this is the dumbest I'll ever be, you know? So I'm grappling with a lot. Me and my husband were grappling with very big destinies and being like chatas, like being so fucking young. So you're too fucking young. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. So anyways. That car wanted it right. It's not gonna come out. It's not gonna come out. So let's see. Yeah, so let's see where we're at. So yeah, it's that's what I mean. The other method to the madness is a thing about Saturn and Aries that I tried to tell you guys. We made 3 fucking consecutive albums in 3 parts. Saturn and Aries, volume 1, 2, and 3. Because I don't think you guys were gonna kind of understand what Saturn and Aries was gonna do. There are no doors. You have to go build, like Aries, like you have to go build, it's like you have to do it. So it's from what I'm seeing, it's like since the Ace of Wands is in reverse in the new future, it's a lot of people devastated because I don't think people expected the Ace of Pentacles to be there, like available, like, oh shit, there's this like, God's coming with all this money, right? Like, not just money, but like this like concept of abundance. I'm just saying pentacle energy. That God's coming with this Ace of Pentacles. But our bitch asses, we didn't make a door. You have to create an avenue for wealth to come down. That's back to this fucking now put down to Tethered thing. If you want an investor to come in, you would have had to have made some system for it to be evenly given and take. So that means like if I want the Children of America tour to be sponsored for $250,000, right? Okay, I have to actually make an avenue in which I can exchange that, where I have put in $250,000 worth of work in before in order for that to come in. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to be the same kind of concept with what we're dealing with at this time. Like it's the exact same thing. It's like Saturn and Aries is like it's not Pisces anymore. It's like I'll just wait for this door to open. No, you know, there's not going to be any more stories about Lady Gaga just walked into the label's office and she just confused me, so I hired her. Like what? No, there's no boss man to go fucking walk up to and ask for an opportunity. You create your own opportunity. So again, in order to get this, you would have had to have done this. 10 of Wands. You bitches, the thing that you guys use your money for most, let me tell you what you do. To fucking remove your burdens. Bitch, your burdens are your biggest blessing. What the fuck? Your burdens are teaching you how to have God strength. They're teaching you how to be a fucking magic man. That's why you guys don't know shit about magic proper. You don't know how to do shit. Except for catching STI. What? You don't know how to fucking do nothing but manipulate that nasty pussy that you suck on. You see? Look at God. He's disgusted with you hoes. Disgusted. So that's all I'm trying to say at this time. Is that, you know, it is all of the things that you think it is. In that regard. But it would have taken 10 of Wands. You would have had to give your all in terms of the magic show. You would have had to give God your real, like your earnest, your best. And many of you girls didn't. And so again, when this Knight of Pentacles comes under this Taurus full moon, I think it's just like people are going to see, for the people who do receive this message, like if you're on the highest timeline and you're in alignment and you knew that many people were not going to see this as an opportunity to create a new beginning, to spark a revolution. Baby, I'm about to spark this revolution like I spark my backwoods. You know what I'm fucking saying? Like we're about to get this shit cracking proper. Y'all be hearing me talking about the revolution, and you girls think I'm fucking geeking for real, and I'm not. I'm fucking Gil Scott in this bitch. What? Whoa, bro, whoa. And now, because I'm in alignment with the Taurus moon, so what I'm saying is, there was an opportunity for many of you to be completely independent, completely sourcing your own shit. This was always destined fated. This is a higher message too. For my volunteers, the last 5 years, there's so many people, there's millions of light workers across the world who are doing what me and Dennis have also done. In their own capacity, in their own world, in their own way. Building up the new world for all of us so that there's grids all over this planet that you can connect with that have helped you out. I'm not the only one. I am just the sexiest, however. You get what I'm saying? So when you actually connect and tap in, my guys, my slimes, global, we're here. We're actually completely sovereign and independent, and we source our lives ourselves. Whereas a lot of bitches are going to be realizing and just feeling the burdening aspect of what the 10 of Wands is, when really the 10 of Wands is mastery. This is a nigga who can hold all these dolo. This is hard to do, right? Because they also can conduct 10 wands at one time. Again, a lot of you guys aren't good at running a circus, and good luck to you, because it's about to be fucking ringling brothers in this motherfucker. You know, it's about to be really fucking stupid. I just don't know how you can go for like an hour straight being a menace. You are your parents' dog. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Anyways, so let's go ahead and we're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Thanks for letting me bitch at you. I know y'all love, like, the thing is too, like, that's sweet that God's like reminding me. I just thought 47. God's like, Alexis, at this point, like, bitches miss you doing this. Like, back in the day, y'all took me for granted. Now they're like, I would give fucking 50K for like 30 seconds of Alexis doing what she does with her cards and her goddamn camcorder. And just like, you know, so anyways, it's just sweet. It's just sweet because, like, I don't have insecurities anymore. I don't. Like, yeah. Oh my God, I'm such a card lady. Like, as I was telling you, like, people are actually gonna appreciate that I'm a queen of swords now, that I'm just like cutting, that I'm cunning, and I'm like, somebody's gotta say it, y'all. This is stupid. Look, they're like, please come back in the ether. Y'all were like begging me, like, please don't let this Taurus full moon go by. Like, tell me what's going on. Like, are we all fucked? Yes, we are. It's all good though. It's all good though, babe. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So let's see what God says the outcome for this full moon is really gonna be. I love it. Outcome for the full moon for my guys who are in alignment, the Hermit. Do you know what this means? Darkness descends this winter. Yes, in fact, if you hoes are outside, you will be getting cold. Yeah, you will. Most years, maybe not, but this year, yeah. Yeah. Not somebody calling me from Sugar motherfucking Grove, Illinois. Who the fuck is that? I don't know who the fuck. I don't know nobody from Illinois. Don't know nobody from Illinois proper. Maybe Tethered. I don't know. It's 1-1-1-1-1. Anyways, that's where we're at. So, darkness is definitely descending. I think this also has to do with a lot of the bitches. The outcome for this is like how bright the Hermit. It's like, listen, Shadow Conic. You know, my bitches, this is your oil lamp. This is the oil lamp that lasted 7 days and there was no motherfucking oil in that bitch. Yeah, that's what's about to happen, the supernatural. How did you light your way through the darkness, Alexis? How did you do that? Look, the peanut gallery. Except for this time, all these bitches are realizing now too, it's Hermit energy, which is very individual. It means you need to integrate your own shadow, right? But what it also fucking means is like, oh shit, a lot of these bitches watched you go first. Look at this, look at this. Do you see what I'm saying? For my volunteers, they watched us and they were like, what? They were even partying while they were watching you go through this. Bitch, guess what's coming for them now? Oh, so you're really welcome, because most light workers just go through this and they don't do what I did, which is be a documentarian and then like record the whole thing so the bitches can fucking use it, right? Because I told you guys, I'm like an educator in my heart, like in my heart of hearts, like I'm an artist by fucking prison. Like I can't not be an artist. I just, like, my brain is too fucking, there's too many holes in my brain for me to not like live an artist lifestyle. But if I was a normal bitch, I would definitely be an educator. Absolutely, because I love educating. I really care about the inner student, and I feel like, you know, part of what makes me such a fucking glass and a half is that I was actually really smart. Like, you know, one of the funny things about my archive is like all the bitches that like, one thing about Alexis Taylor, I have never had an ugly friend ever in my life. And I've never had a dumb friend ever in my life. Like, everyone that I have ever truly like held down is like genius, brilliant, incredible, and gorgeous. It's the truth. It's absolutely the truth. In fact, that's usually what attracts us to one another. It's like, you are fucking awesome. And one of the things that I really loved about the people that I kept around me is that they were really driven based on social social injustices. Like the drive, everyone had a why, right, in their life. And, you know, I think that anyone can be my friend as long as you are deeply connected to your why. It doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, none of it. For me, it was always about that drive to like solve, you know, global challenges. And yeah, we solve them by smoking blunts. And that's usually where some of my strongest friendships and things come from. But I love people who can hold, you know, that nuanced perspective in life, you know, who can be like, yeah, we're more than what you think we are. Yes, we're in the classroom getting it done. Yes, we're at the club at 15. Yes, we're smoking backwood after backwood after blackwood. Yes, it's a black and mild bones to the fucking face. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I am the girl that's a fucking bozo. I am the girl that's gonna fucking go as fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula to a club in Atlanta looking like a fucking disgusting roach. Yes, yes. I've been with my nigga for almost 9 years. Yeah. 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 So put some fucking respect on Gen Z. Fucking losers. Huh? Everybody want to claim Gen Z. You not Gen Z. January 97. That's when that shit start. You not Gen Z like the rest of us. You not Gen Z like the rest of us. But baby, just wait on it. And my millennial gang, we're up too. Again, I already told Genesis, I was like, millennials are the only ones who are about to be able to cash out. Another thing, millennials, go take you the only niggas who get any royalty. So my millennials are the ones who get all the, basically like whatever resources were made from the old world, they all go to millennials. That's y'all's royalty. So my nigga's doing it right now. He over here cashing out y'all. Them old systems, the 9 to 5, like y'all get to be the new CEOs. Y'all earned it. Y'all sat up there with no mortgage for years, okay? I think my fucking 30-some, 40-some slimes are ready for that. They're like, bitch, I did everything right. I did what they told me to do, and I don't got shit, bitch. I'm still at Chili's on a Tuesday. Well, millennials, y'all are up. I already told y'all are up. But Gen Z doesn't have any desire and doesn't really get any of the residual shit from the old world. So you guys get to eat it up. Like Dennis, it makes a lot of sense that his destiny is to like re-fortify the record store, like the actual record store, because that's a very old world structure that won't really exist anymore. So that's all that the field is open for him to take the royalties of that, because like nobody in Gen Z is like thinking that way at all. Gen Z's coming here like, we don't record store, bitch, stream. You know what I mean? So again, y'all are the ones, if there's something physical right now, my millennial slimes, get after it. Get after it. You guys get all that. All the fucking jewels and rubies that fucking Gen Z wanted to already convert to a fucking Bitcoin, y'all can have. Y'all can literally have the USD. Like, you can have it. So I'm just trying to motivate you bitches. It's our time. We're good. Fuck these guys. You know what I mean? It's really awesome. And she, like, you ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself, you hood rat. What the fucky? Bitch, it took me years to grow this motherfucking hair. It took me years to grow this shit out my head. It took me motherfucking years to grow this motherfucking inch of hair you ripped out like it was nothing, dog ass bitch. So anyways, I love you guys so fucking much. Like, more than you know. I'm back. I'm better. I'm reborn. And I've kept you might as well you could have been watching the Titanic and you watched this. You get what I'm saying? Like, you never leave being stupid. Like, you're never gonna leave one of these videos feeling like that was a waste of my fucking time. So again, this archive is for you. Dolphin Boy Records is for you. We're getting crazy and getting after the expansion pack. We have we're here for you. Like, we're committed. Stop, dude. Okay, see, I hate yelling at you because I'm not really mad about it, but it's like you are actually like ripping out chunks. See, when you give the haters back the fucking attention they begged for and then they're silent, yeah. So let's be more for ourselves. I don't really want to, I didn't really feel the need to repeat or go into anything because there's nothing that I haven't already really said about like where we're at. And in fact, it's better for me to not come on here and let like anything that's going on in the current world climate like get me too jazzed up, because I already said this shit prophetically like years ago. So you knew what it was with us. Now I'm glad that you can take me like a little bit more serious, because it's just your life you're fucking over if you literally don't listen to prophets. Like, listen to anybody who comes from a prophetic lineage and is like telling you like visions of life, because you wouldn't know the visions of life. Yeah? Look at this. You over here doing all this, and I can one hand, and I can get your fucking 4-pound ass. Like, look, what you finna do? See, don't ever let life play you like this. See, this is how some of y'all look. This is how capitalism got y'all. Go over here. Do that. No more of that. Take your power back, babe. Take your power back, babe. It's all good. We've got this new system coming up. We do. But you girls have to figure out how to source your life for yourselves. I'm serious. I'm really so serious. I'm so serious. But on a positive note, I think truly like me continuing to consistently be like transparent about like who I am has only made like people really understand like, wow, this bitch is very qualified for a lot of things. She's okay. Oh wow, she is good at children. Wow, okay. Oh, she knows everyone. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because I get a lot of you felt uncomfortable because you're like, why am I watching this like kid? It's like most people don't know this about me. Like, bitch, I already told you guys that. I've had fucking proper every type of best friend. You don't understand. My best friends have ranged from fucking 70 to fucking 12. I'm telling you, the Aquarius runs deep in me, bitch. It don't matter who the fuck you is. It really don't. We be best friends proper. So my Atlanta era is I've dreamed about this era for my whole life. I'm so Grateful that it finally gets to start and that it's like a super clean slate and that like I don't have any fucking baggage with me and that. But Atlanta just like treats me so. I just know I was destined to live here. So as an adult, so it just feels really good to just be so seen and supported and just like have systemic like support and love in ways that my hometown didn't. I love Austin down, but I'm still mourning it in a lot of ways. And don't think we're done. We're not done with anything. I told you guys we're going from Texas to Atlanta. Like we're building the Underground Railroad for you girls. So just wait on it. Just wait on it. It's coming soon. 20 years. Give us that time. But we're really excited to get started on like putting the studios and stuff IRL and just kind of. Okay, stop, dude. Really? But like now you're fucking. Look at my braid. Look at my fucking braid right now. Look at my fucking braid because of this bichacho. Stop, dude. Stop, dude. Like all the toys in this motherfucker, and you want to eat all my hair. So I just really appreciate you guys. I love you all. I'll be coming back. We'll keep doing the thing. We'll go back to regular scheduled programming. I'm not in my suffering era, so I'm just gonna really be out here doing the embodiment thing. But I love you guys so much. I hope seeing my face brought you joy. I know it did. I know it did because darkness has descended. Yeah, bitch. I bet you guys never thought in a million years you'd be excited to see a dark-skinned bitch out here. Excited, but you are. Stop, brother. Okay. I hate that I sound like that to a dog because it's not serious. Like, you know, like I sound like a fucking like, stop. I don't really care. It's just like she like is eating my fucking synthetic hair. It can't be good for you. You gonna go to the vet and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? What kind of fucking dog owners are y'all? You just feed her like Kankalon fucking straight. You know, anyways. So I love you guys. Dude! Oh my God. Okay, so I gotta go do the puppy duty thing. Probably need to go fucking take this bichacho out for a little. Okay, we're getting crazy. I love you guys so much. That's the spread. That's the message. Taurus full moon. Let me know how that goes for you guys tomorrow. If darkness starts descending, we got you. We're good. We're good. We're good. Go ahead and use my fucking mathematical algorithm that I created with Alexis Intelligence, AI, you know, and you'll be good. Go run up Dolphin Boy Records, anything you need, there, it's all there. Go run up any of the archives. If you're addicted to fucking Instagram, bro, go fucking, my Instagram's so fucking deep, you could fucking, it's like reading a chapter book at this point. Go fucking watch some shit on there on loop. There's just a bunch of funny shit on there, you know? I had to do it for you guys. I had to collapse. I had to make the burner, the finsta, the fucking brinsta. I had to put it all in one place so that you girls knew. But I had to be a safe person. Some of you guys are fucking weirdos. You know what I mean? So I'm a safe person. You guys get me. You know what I mean? You guys got me in the bus down. I'm going to finish with one Rider-Waite overall message just to send us off. What is God's guidance for all my slimes under the Taurus full moon? And we'll do some more moon activation. But let's see what God's guidance is. Oh, I'm so grateful that the storage is fucking bitch. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I actually only braid my hair this long so dogs can't fucking choke on my braids. No, I'm just kidding. All right, one card for the guidance from Guy. Oh, I saw the sun peek out. Did we? Look at this. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the Taurus full moon. You guys are going to need to let the people help you who are already prepared for this time. So I am definitely like, this gondolier guy who's like, this is you guys. This is going to be you guys, Taurus moon. This is all the light workers. Let them help you. They have fortified a whole utopia that can take you from the old world to the new. So God is like, hello, I'm telling you, there's millions of us all over the place. But anyone who has really been focusing on the ascension journey can really support you at this time, and you're gonna really need them because it's nothing third dimensional that's happening right now. It's not just the fucking government shutdown. It's none of that. That's not what's happening. You do need to be prepared for the universe to come to you, knock on your door. Have you ever seen those biblical stories where it's like, okay, there's like a fucking, like death is gonna sweep through this town. You need to put a big cross on your door with like red blood, goat's blood, and then like shut and lock all your doors so that the thing doesn't come into your town and murder everybody. That's kind of like what's happening. So the only people that can cover you at this time are the people who have been working on the ascension and have like their whole that are already in the new world. So my advice to you is, whether it's me or another fucking bitch, again, I have my team, but make sure you get on deck, like with a lot of the people who, if you don't know anything about this realm, if you don't know anything about, you should really like start like finding people that you feel comfortable with. This bitch agrees. Find people that you feel comfortable with and that you trust, and let them support you at this time, and just like really be okay with asking for help, because again, this is about like value, and these people like myself have created something of such value for you specifically to help you get from, listen, because the story with the Six, this is Aquarius, this is the age of the Aquarius, this is actually an Aquarian card, the Six of Swords, so it's like Aquarius, this is all about innovation essentially, but in order to innovate, we have to leave the old concept behind, and we have to go towards an unknown, uncharted, and we have to like be willing to do that journey. So like while you're in the Bordeaux, while you're crossing this sort of dead sea of like fucking desolate darkness, these are the people that you are safe. You know, these are people that are ordained by God. And like, I know you guys didn't care when I was like, hey, I just like got my businesses cleared by a spiritual practitioner that I trust, so that you guys know like Tethered Studios isn't just something that like I'm doing for late stage capitalism. It is actually something that God asked me to do. Dolphin Boy Records is something that God has asked my husband to do, and it has nothing to really do with like our personal, like we wouldn't, like, okay, for example, like if Dennis were to like make a label himself, he wouldn't have necessarily made the one he made the way that he made it. Like it all has to do with God. It has to. And another thing, what you put in, you get out. So if you're eating Kankalon fucking yaki straight, this fucking full moon, okay? Fucking take it from the doggo. So that's what I'm just trying to say, right? So I love you guys so much. I'm awesome. I'm just awesome. I love my full spectrum self. So like I said, the Instagrams are going to stay active. I got a pretty like fucking, you know, I run that shit like the Navy. This page will obviously be active, especially now that I'm not like fighting for my life, because I said so. And then what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Fucking run up Dolphin Boy Records. There's gonna be so much good stuff. We just have so much good stuff. So many. I'm just happy. I'm happy. Are you happy? I'm happy. And I love you all, and don't think that my stuff, like, also like I'm allowed to be happy right now because I've gone through my suffering, but like don't think that it's not solidarity. Like again, just like go back in the archive. Like don't get it fucked up. Like don't be a loser. Like really like engage the material, because you do need to ascend, or else you will die. So I'm just like wanted to put that out there, because you will die. Like I want you guys to know, like last month I could have died very easily. There was no immediate way out. I had to wait for Judgment Day. I had to wait for God's vindication. I had to wait to see what God's like judgment on my heart really was. And thankfully I was spared, because I really have good character. But remember guys, character like really fucking matters. Like it really fucking matters. And some of you guys have shit character, so let's start building that up together. I don't judge you. I never judged you. I'm still here for y'all, right? Like remember in the summer when I was down for y'all bad and y'all were rejecting me, but I'm still here because I knew you guys are fucking okay, a little bit slower than the rest of us. So ain't no shaming your game, girl. Ain't no shaming your game, girl. We just want you to fucking wake up. Yeah? So I adore you guys. I hope that you guys see the vision a little bit more about what we're doing, because a lot of it had to come with the collapse, and it's kind of hard to be like, no, wait on it. I swear to God, the world's going to end. And when the world ends, my business is going to make sense. Like that's been my pitch deck for fucking 5 years now. So I'm just really glad that the world is ending, so that bitches are like, okay, we see the vision. We see the vision. Cut the check. Cut the check. So let's cut the check for the Taurus moon. Genius. Yeah. Let's cut the check for me this moon. Bye.